What's good, people? Uncle Hotep back at it again. How y'all doing? It's Uncle Hotep and his State of the Union analysis. Watched the whole thing. Was able to watch the whole thing. You know, I brought up. I just wanted to see what the fake news, the opposition, was saying about it. As you can see here, Trump's State of the Union keeps up his racist fight with black athletes. You know, he threw a couple jabs about like standing for the flag, and you know what I mean. It was very patriotic State of the Union. It was, you know, there even a USA chant broke out. You know what I mean? I don't know if that's ever broken out. You know what I'm saying? But it was cool to me. It was cool to me. But let's look at this. President. This is reposted from Yahoo, from the Huffington Post. President Trump used his State of the Union address to continue his attack on black NFL players and other athletes who have kneeled during the national anthem to protest police brutality and racial inequality. Trump, midway through the Tuesday night speech, highlighted a 12-year-old boy in attendance named Preston Sharp, who helped start a movement to place more than 40,000 flags on graves of veterans last year. After praising Sharp for a job well done, Trump said the boy was also a reminder that all Americans should stand for the national anthem. You know, I think I've addressed this before. You know, any state wants to keep its patriotism at a certain level, you know, unless they're planning something else. So, you know, you can understand if you thinking about it outside of, you know, they wrapped it up as racism, but if you think about it, you know, it really isn't a racist. I mean, it would be for anybody who would do it. You know, it just so happens to be the Akatas, the Shines, they're playing football. Anyway, there's also, you know, it was also heavy on in the immigration. You know, he spoke about his pillars. He had 4 pillars or something. I don't know, but top issue was his pitch for immigration policies. He pulled out all the possible stops to make his case for better border security and dreamer citizenship. If he can't get an immigration deal after doing so much to address, he never will. This is what they say. Immigration was a single issue President Trump spent the most time discussing, taking up nearly 650 words. They even count words on immigration. Jesus, man. This is crazy. He devoted more time to it than his triumphant depiction of the economy and tax reform, the infrastructure plan, and even defense of fighting terrorism. You know, he did pull out a couple of stories. I was like, oh, man, I don't know how. You never know how those stories are going to go over. You know what I mean? He was talking about the long. He began by pulling out the most potent heartstrings possible with stories of 2 sets of Latino American parents from Long Island, New York, whose children were murdered by illegal immigrants in the MS-13 gang. These parents were among the president's guests in the House gallery. But it didn't stop there. He then made a case that illegal immigration and violence committed by some illegal immigrants hurts poor Americans the most, trying to reach out to a typical Democratic constituency. You're probably right, but I mean, you might be overplaying the illegal violence, but I guess that would be, it depends where you were. So, you know, not too much out here. They're kind of chill, but there are some places where it might be problematic, if you will. President Trump then connected this problem directly to border security funding. He introduced another Latino American ICE special agent, CJ Martinez. This is what he said. Yo, he said MS-13 put a hit out on him. He must have been busting their ass, man. Yo, shouts out to Agent CJ Martinez, man. Stay safe out there on them borders, man. Described the dangerous work he's done to fight MS-13 and other illegal immigrant criminals. The biggest pitch came next. For the first time in his own words in a fully public forum, President Trump outlined his offer of a path to citizenship to 1.8 million dreamers who were brought to this country illegal by their parents. He made a case for building a wall and then the visa lottery and family-based migration. It kills me, he said, about, merit-based immigration. And I'm like, how can anybody be against merit-based? You should want the best and brightest, if you want to come over here. One thing, some of these countries shouldn't be having their people come over here. I think sometimes, you lose some valuable people people are resources. So you're losing your resources if people start migrating to America. They will never, how you want that country to get better if their best and brightest keep leaving all the time. That's something to be said. Even though there's free will, nobody's tied to a land of a state. You can do what you want, hopefully, that's just something to take into account. But yeah, I don't know how anybody can be against merit-based. I thought that was a key point he talked about there. Some people were grumbling. I seen some grumbling on timeline. People weren't too satisfied. Too happy with that. I wasn't one of them. I'm not to deport them all. You know what I mean? It's problematic. Especially for the kids that's been here. That's kind of problematic with that. I'm not gonna back that. I know some people are. You know what I mean? And this is a step back from what he promised on the campaign trail. But I think he has to meet them halfway. I think if we can accept America as it is today, January 30th, 2018, as far as citizenry levels, people levels, ethnic levels. You just have to live with it as it is today. You're not going really crazy. It's not. I think it's overblown. I think people are seeing Europe and panicking. But I think is there some creeping up issues? I definitely see that. I definitely see that in like Minnesota, parts of Minnesota. We already know LA is gone, but man, California. But California was always like that. Really, really. But I think other parts of the country, there's some certain spots that might be problematic. Trump isn't just testing Congress with this gambit. He's testing his own political capital. Almost 3 years after he made immigration the launching point issue of this presidential campaign, President Trump is going back to the beginning. Let's see if the Washington is any closer to following along. From Jake Novak. Yeah, it was the center point. He kind of talked about the economy, like he said, but he introduced like two sets of people, all concerning immigration. So this is his next. This is the big one for him. And we'll see if he gets it done. I think he can get it done. I really can. I really do. But I think he's good. But some people would have to accept some stuff. Anyway, this is Uncle Hotep. Thank you for listening. Hey, if you listen to my stuff, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, Handyman Uncle Hotep. I'll talk to you later. Peace.